finally had the chance to sit down and talk with Sheldon's mom. She asked, "How long do you scream when no one is listening?" Diana Elliott admits she did something drastic, but she says she didn't abandon her son here at Grady Hospital. She says she left him with a note.
It said, "My name is Sheldon Lennon Jr.," and it said his birthday.
And the note had a simple message: "My mom needs help." The problem is, nobody ever found that note, and Sheldon, who has Down syndrome, is nonverbal.
I didn't take into account he could drop the letter, roll him out of the door, roll him out in the cold.
So Sheldon's mom waited nervously in a motel room with her 3 other children for an entire week.
I'm thinking, oh, they're gonna call me, they're gonna see she need help, and they're gonna come help.
Her children grew restless, wondering what was going on.
When did you finally just come out and say, "I left him there"?
I still have not been able to say that. I still have not been able to say that. Maybe that's in my mind. I didn't look at it like I was leaving him, but I know I left him. I know it. I didn't leave him. I didn't want to leave him forever. I just wanted help.
There's something fundamentally wrong with the system that lets that happen.
Yet it's the system we have.
It is the system we have.
But it is the system Georgia's leaders in both the House and Senate say they are committed to fix.
I think this is just a personal issue for everybody. They just don't know it yet.
Never did I want my child to leave my home. I just wanted help.
We shared our stories of systemic gaps and heartbreak leading to child abandonment.
We're going to talk about our anger warning signs,
Workforce shortages, mental health parity, the denial of medically necessary services. Are those fair issues to bring before lawmakers and say, fix this?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we're using state appropriated dollars to fund a lot of these programs. And it's certainly, those are proper questions to ask. Those are proper conversations to have.
We have to identify the barriers and then be prepared to knock those barriers down.
We traveled to Ohio, where Diana Elliott is now living near her children. Diana, hi! To find out where that wrecking ball should start.
That was at my modeling agency.
Diana says when she moved her children to Georgia to break into the movie biz, she had no idea services for children with special needs varied by state. Her first barrier, the school.
You would have had 22 kids in the classroom. Sheldon's never had that setting. That was making my paranoia go off so much. I was like, I don't know that he'll be okay in that setting.
So Diana kept him home, but that's when she ran into another wall. In Ohio, for a few hours each week, someone would come in and watch Sheldon.
Where you can get a moment to yourself.
Without that break, Diana says it was impossible to go to auditions or get a job. No job, no credit, no money for rent.
I don't even want to relive that.
When money for a motel ran out, they went to the airport for shelter.
That was bad. Like literally, our suitcases, we're on the benches and we're sleeping in the airport.
While Diana's kids did their best to go with the flow, Sheldon struggled with the change and with his vision.
He has a nystagmus, so when we're looking at still pictures, he's looking at a picture that's moving like this.
If a space is too open or too high, he gets scared. Stairs are a challenge.
That's when he throws his tantrum and he gets really aggressive. And there been a couple of times that he didn't pull my hair out.
And there was one more big barrier.
I like to call myself a phoenix.
Diana needed help too. Since childhood, she has struggled with PTSD, anxiety, and depression.
I also received mental health benefits as well, because I grew up in foster care, and there's a whole lot in my jacket where I can be cuckoo, but you know, I use it as strength.
But strength has its limits. According to data provided by DFACS, the state takes custody of about 650 children a year because of the parents' mental health or substance abuse.
Take a left.
For Diana, the breaking point was an abusive relationship. She escaped, moving her family back into a motel, but Sheldon refused to go inside.
He fought and he fought and he fought. But I don't know, that day, I didn't have any more fighting in me.
So instead of forcing him inside yet one more motel room, she left him for the moment somewhere she thought he would be safe.
I treated you unkindly.
Back in Ohio, 2 years later,
So we have beds coming soon.
Diane and her children say they have more family support and access to things Sheldon needs.
There's no one more important to me.
She says she has apologized to him over and over in song, hugs, and simply time together. From craft projects to his 16th birthday celebration, their home is humble, yet beauty is everywhere.
Like, I don't want all of this to be for nothing.
While police never found Diana's note, lawmakers say they have heard her message.
This is not going to be a one-session fix to this system. This is going to be a multi-year effort. Have a little bit of patience because this is a big problem. Government don't do well with tough problems, but we're going to do well with this one.